So next, I will share with you the 7 steps how to become a great problem solver. So here is the 7th step. The first step, every time you have a problem, before you do anything, take a few deep breaths, in and out slowly. And a lot of people think that's silly or doesn't help, but it does help a little bit. Even though you might not feel the chew or like, oh my God, this really helps, but it does help. When you breathe in deeply in and out before a problem, it calms your mind and body down a little bit. Maybe not to a point that you can see the result, but it does calm your mind down so your mind can be more productive of coming up with a successful solution, okay? So once you did that, step 2, you want to write down your problem very clearly. So the clearer the problem is down on paper, that means the mind can see it clearly, you can see it clearly to help you come up with better solution, okay? And then step 3, you want to write down all the possible solutions that you can think of, no matter how small, how big, how stupid or how silly you think the solution is, you must write it down. Because sometimes we have a solution that thing is stupid inside our head, but when you write it down and the mind can see it more clearly, it can turn be out, oh, this solution is great. It's just that when certain solutions are inside our mind, we think it's stupid or silly. So in this way, allow yourself to write everything down. That will help you be more creative later on. That is called free thinking, and you want to allow your brain to think in a creative way by writing everything down, every solution down, no matter how silly and stupid you think the solution is. That is important, okay? Write down every solution. And then step 4, arrange your solution. So once you have all the solution laid out, you want to arrange from the best to the worst, which means which one is the best solution, you put at number 1, and then number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5, number 6, and so on, depending on how many solutions you came up with on step 3, okay? And then step 5, you create an action step for your best solution. And I will share you a simple formula how to create a successful action step. So whatever your best solution is for step 4, you're going to create an action step for it. And I will share with you the action step. And then step 6, the moment you create your action step, take action right away. Do not procrastinate. Remember, no procrastination in solving problems. And then step 7, repeat. If you fail on the first action step or you didn't get the result you want or your problem is not solved, then you must create another action step, another and another until your problem is solved. And that's the key right there. You want to keep on taking action step until your problem is solved because it will never go away. It either grow, take over your life, or is solved. It does not decrease, okay? So those are the 7 steps to help you solve your problem successfully. So here's a formula for step 5, how to create a successful action step. So there are 5 questions you want to ask yourself and fill out as you create your action step, okay? So the action action is what are you going to do? And make sure it's in a verb. A verb is action, right? So it has to be in a verb form, such as calling, talking, researching, joining. That is action verb. And make sure you form it in an action way. How much time you will spend on doing your action step? This is more about duration. Are you going to take 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 30 minutes, an hour, 60 minutes, or how long you think it will take you to take your action step? That's where you want to put how much. And then how often are you going to do your action step? So there's more frequency, which means how many times. Are you going to do it 1 time, 2 times, 3 times, once a week, once a month, once a year, or however you create your action step to help you become successful. And then the when are you going to do your action step, which means you want to put the exact date, or you can put a day also, Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and the exact date and time when you're going to take your action step. And that is important. And then how confident are you in achieving your action step? So from 1 to 10, 1 from the least confident, 10 from the most confident, you want to give yourself at least a 7, because a 7 is like a passing grade, right? That will give you the minimum of confidence to take action. However, if you feel like your confidence level is only like a 6 or a 5, that's not really confident. And when you're not confident, then you are unlikely to take the action step. And then it ruins the whole purpose of creating an action step when you're not going to take the action step, right? So make sure make sure you arrange your action step in a way that at least a 7 or an 8. The 8 is a good number to start out to give you that confidence so you can take action. Because like I said, if you're not going to take action, then ruin the whole purpose of creating an action step and solving your problem. Okay. So I would like to share with you one of my problems that I had when I was going through my master program, okay, and how I use this formula to help me get through during those times. And also today, no matter what kind of problem I have today, if I have a difficult time solving problem, I go this process every single time, and it helped me decrease my stress to help me stay focused. Okay, so here is first step. Take a few deep breaths, right? In and out slowly, and that is important. So the problem that I have when I went for my master's degree is that I lack of money, and I need $3,000 to support myself for expenses, okay? So that is the problem. I write down exactly how much I need at that moment. And then the solution that I put out at that time was ask my sister for a loan, get a bank loan, or ask my friend for a loan. So those are the 3 top solutions that I had at that time that I wrote down how to help me get more money to support myself. And then I arranged the solution from the best to the worst. At that time, I believed that asking my sister for a loan was the best option. And then if that doesn't work, my second option was ask my friend for a loan. And then if that doesn't work, I will get a bank loan. So that is from best to worst according to me, what I think at that moment, okay? And then for my best solution, I will create an action step to ask my sister for a loan, and I will share with you the action step how I created, okay? So the first one. And then number 6, take action on your action step. So I have to take action on the action step that I created on step 5. And then step 7, repeat if I need to. If my first action step, asking my sister for a loan, does not work, then I need to create another action step to ask for my friend for a loan. If that doesn't work, then I should keep on taking action until I get a bank and go get a bank loan. And that is important. You want to keep on taking action until your problem is solved. And that is the key, okay? You cannot quit. If you quit, your problem will still escalate. So my action step is, my first one is ask my sister for a loan. So here's the action step that I created. So action, call, I'm doing something. I'm gonna call my sister for a $3,000 loan. That's what I'm gonna do, right? And how much? I put 30 minutes because I believe that 30 minutes is enough time to call and explain to her and ask her, correct? That's how much I believe it takes. How often? One time. I just need to talk her to one time if she agree or not. So I put one time. When? So I changed the date to a future to give you a better example, okay? But it's not. So if I have this problem right now, let's say I decide to call her on Friday, this Friday, August 21st, 2020 at 3 p.m. So the when is very important. Okay, and here is something you need to consider before you decide on the when, because the when will determine your success rate a lot. So the when, you have to consider yourself and the other people that's involved in solving your problem. So for myself, for example, I want to pick a time that I'm in the best mood, that I am not irritated, I'm not tired. So like, for example, if I'm working all day and I get out at 6 p.m., and by 6 p.m., I'm very tired. And when I'm tired, my mind is not productive. I can't think straight as clearly if I'm tired. So which means it's not wise for me to put it down to call her at 6 p.m. because at 6 p.m. I just got out of work and I'm tired. And when you do your action step, you want to position yourself in the best position where your mind and your body is productive so you can become successful in your action step. So in this case, I will schedule a time that's not at 6, a better time that I'm more relaxed and less tired and less irritated, because it's important. Because I have to do the talking, I have to do the persuading. And if I'm tired, I will not become successful in sharing my concern with my sister. Okay? Now that I'm thinking about myself, now I have to think about my sister. Because when it comes to involving other people, you have to consider their routine, their lifestyle, and see when is the best time to talk to her successfully. So, like for example, if my sister is not a morning person, then it's not best wise that I make an action step to call her in the morning. Because if I call her in the morning, then she's not in a good mood. And when she's not in a good mood, she will not have the motivation to want to listen to me. And especially when you ask someone for help, you have to make sure they are in the best position to help you. But if they are not in a good mood or tired, then especially when I'm asking for money, they have to be in a good position to understand you, because if they are tired, whatever you say, the brain can comprehend and understand clearly of what you want to say to them. And so in this case, you have to really consider, especially when it comes to other people, so you can create a successful action step. So in this case, she's not really a morning person, so I decided to put at 3 p.m. because at 3 p.m. is after lunch. She ate her lunch already. She's well rested, which means give me the better opportunity to talk to her to become successful. And that is important. That's where the planning and the thinking come in before you make the action step to help you become successful. But if you just put down anything and you just feel like it, or do it when I feel like it, or whatever, and not thinking about other people, then you are not confident. You are unlikely to take the action, and will not be successful in the action step. And then that ruins the whole purpose of doing the action step and solving your problem. And because you want to become successful in the first few action step and not waste time. And that's why the planning come in, and that is so important. Okay. So consider yourself and other people when involving other people. You have to think through when's the best time for you to give you the best chance to become successful, and that is important. Okay. So for example, I put a 6 to give you to help you see that okay, 6 is not a really confident number, right? So which means I need to change my action step so I can be more confident, which means there's a lot of ways I can change to increase my confidence to at least a 7. So here's an example. If this is a 6 for me, then I need to adjust. So here's how I adjust. So here's the original action step that I just shared with you, correct? So I need to adjust my action steps so I can be more confident. And you can adjust the how much, how often, and when, but your action step will still be the same. I will still need to call my sister for a 3,000 loan. That doesn't change. How much? I can change the how much to 60 minutes instead of the 30 minutes. Okay? So which means if I give myself 60 minutes, which means I have a better opportunity to have more time to prepare. But if I only give myself 30 minutes, then I don't really have much time to prepare, which means by having 60 minutes, I have more time to talk to her, to allow to express myself more successfully so she can understand myself, understand my situation and why I need that $3,000. So by increasing to 60 minutes, it will increase my confidence rate because I have more time with her, correct? And so how often? Just one time, that doesn't change. I don't need to change that, I think. And then when, if I were to change the when, I would change to Sunday, August 23rd, 2020 at 3 p.m. And I think on Sunday is a better time for her because on Friday, she's still working. She have a kid to take care. The kid goes school, even though the kid go out of school at 1 p.m., but she had to take care of the kid, which means she's more, more busy and her mind is not really relaxed as much. But if I change it to Sunday, which means the kids are not going to school, she's more relaxed on a Sunday. She have more time to do things, which means if I change to Sunday, August 23rd, 2020 at 3, I think it will give me a better chance to help her to understand why I need that $3,000. So by changing to Sunday, I believe it will increase my confidence level to an 8. And that is important. You want to be and you want to actually be a 10, but an 8 is a good 8, 9, 10 will give you the confident to take action, because if you are not confident, then you won't take action, even though you might have a good action step. So, and when it comes to confident level, you have to be true to yourself, be honest with yourself, because you are the one that taking the action step, and that is so important. Okay, so when you don't feel confident, you need to adjust somehow to increase your confidence. And sometimes it could be the minutes, and most of the time it's the win. We tend to pick the time that is not really a good position for us and also for the other person. Because if you don't consider other people, they're not going to want to help you. Okay, so that's why it is important to create your action step, plan out clearly, so you are more likely to take the action and become successful. Okay, so if this action step does not work, then if I give her myself 60 minutes and my sister say no, then I need to create a second action step to ask for my friends. And if my friend doesn't give me a loan, then I need to create a new action step to get a bank loan. And at that time, I forgot. I was going to school, so I forgot about student loan. So, and I would rather take out a student loan than a bank loan, because student loan less interest and they're more flexible. But I totally forgot about student loan. But I didn't realize that until I need to start to take an action, until the bank denied me. And that was a blessing that the bank denied me. And that's the power of solving problems. The more you take action step, and when you fail, soon a new solution will manifest for you as you keep on taking action step. Okay, so, and the good thing is that you cannot quit. Like I said, your problem will not go away. And so I want to share you a tip how to keep on moving forward, and how to approach if you have a hard time. Okay, so understand that there is no perfect solution. Okay, even though my sister was the ideal, but most of the time in life is no ideal. You will 90%, you are not going to get the ideal solution that you want in life. That's just unrealistic, and that 90% will not happen. The only thing you can do is take care of the present moment, take the solution that is given to you, which means my sister didn't give me a loan, my friend didn't give me a loan, okay, that didn't give it to me, but I still have my bank loan, but I didn't because I did not, but I took out a student loan. I have to take out a student loan, so it decreased my stress at the moment. And the key of problem solving is that you want to make sure you take care of your stress at the moment, because even though I might take out a student loan, it decreased my stress. I think more productively, which means I have more energy and focus to go out and find a part-time job. And in 3 weeks after I took a student loan, I was able to find a part-time job because I was able to think clearly. I have more motivation, because when your stress is low, you have more motivation to go out and seek for better solution. So even though I got a student loan for $3,000, that doesn't mean I stopped there. Remember, you always have to try to find out better solution to solve your problem. But the key is take the solution that is given to you in the present moment. Stay focused in the present moment. And like I said, there's no perfect solution. The only thing we can do in life is to take the solution that is given to us in life, and then learn how to manage it, and then continue to find better solution in the future. That is the only way. Do not expect, I do not think by saying that, the perfect solution they give to me, that means my problem is not solved. But that's not true. We have to approach in the present moment, take the solution that's given to you so you can manage your stress in the present moment. And that is the key. But always continue to solve your problem, find better solution in the future so you can move forward. Because life is all about moving forward. But if you are stuck with a problem and not take a solution, then you are stuck in life. And it's hard for you to move forward when you are stuck in life. And always remember that there's no perfect solution. You want to take what is given to you in the present moment. Even though you might not think that's the best solution in the present moment, but if you keep on moving forward, it turned out it is the best solution. Actually, it is the best solution for me to take out a student loan instead of my sister or ask my friend. Because a student loan, I'm still in control. of how I want to repay. But when it comes to my sister, I have to go on her term, which is something I didn't like, but I just thought it forced me to. But so I took the student and actually it turned out better than I thought. So the key is focus in the present moment, take the solution that's given to you, but always continue to find better solution. And that is the key, okay? To help you to decrease your stress. And that is the key, okay?